The computational scientist's main challenge is not to be confused by his own complexities. A convincing demonstration of correctness, being impossible as long as the mechanism is regarded as a black box. Our only hope lies in not regarding the mechanism as a black box. Computer science is no more about computers than astronomy is about telescopes, biology is about microscopes, or chemistry is about beakers and test tubes. Science is not about tools. It is about how we use them, and what we find out when we do. As a slow-witted human being, I have a very small head, and I had better learn to live with it and to respect my limitations and give them full credit, rather than to try to ignore them, for the latter vain effort will be punished by failure. Yes, I share your concern, how to program well, though a teachable topic is hardly taught. The situation is similar to that in mathematics, where the explicit curriculum is confined to mathematical results. How to do mathematics is something the student must absorb by osmosis, so to speak. 1 Reus. A programming language is a tool that has profound influence on our thinking habits. In their capacity as a tool, computers will be but a ripple on the surface of our culture. In their capacity as intellectual challenge, they are without precedent in the cultural history of mankind. Much of the excitement we get out of our work is that we don't really know what we are doing. The effective exploitation of his powers of abstraction must be regarded as one of the most vital activities of a competent programmer. We are all shaped by the tools we use, in particular the formalisms we use shape our thinking habits, for better or for worse, and that means that we have to be very careful in the choice of what we learn and teach, for unlearning is not really possible. Thanks to the greatly improved possibility of communication, we overrate its importance. Even stronger, we underrate the importance of isolation. In this respect, a program is like a poem. You cannot write a poem without writing it. Yet people talk about programming as if it were a production process and measure programmer productivity in terms of number of lines of code produced. In so doing, they book that number on the wrong side of the ledger. We should always refer to the number of lines of code spent. Many mathematicians derive part of their self-esteem by feeling themselves the proud heirs of a long tradition of rational thinking. I am afraid they idealize their cultural ancestors. Production speed is severely slowed down if one works with half-time people who have other obligations as well. This is at least a factor of 4, probably it is worse. Beware of the real world. A speaker's appeal to it is always an invitation not to challenge his tacit assumptions.